Aloha, Ohana Chiropractic family. I'm Dr. Brian, and in this month's newsletter, we have some awesome announcements that we want to make known to everyone out there. So, first and foremost, we've had a lot of people waiting for this. If you're familiar with our AO analyzer machine, you probably wore something like this over your ears or on your head. What that does is it sends frequencies into the brain, and we can do some organ scanning that way and figure out how the organs are doing. However, this week we finally got our upgrade that was about a month behind or so. So the upgrade looks a little bit like this. Okay, so instead of the old-fashioned headset with wires, there are no wires at all. Okay, so this, instead of using frequencies that go inward through the headset, this uses bone conduction. Okay, so you would put this on, kind of like that. Okay, and all of the signals pass right through here. And if you're familiar with these, there are some headsets out there now that are used nowadays. But what they've done, what this company has done, is they've increased the transducers and the information that comes in and out of here to do all of the scanning. Okay, so another part of the upgrade is it will give us 24 pages, either printout or something we can email you, which is nice because that wasn't an option before, of allergies that are coming up, parasites, bacteria, viruses, organ function. I mean, the list is quite extensive. So we're really excited about that, and if you haven't seen it yet, which many of you haven't, we encourage you to really make time to do that, because the upgrade is awesome. It's so much faster and so much more detailed, and we're really excited about that. And it is something that we are willing to teach you to do on yourself. So that leads me into just a quick reminder of all of the other options that we have in the office where you can do on your family. And again, our purpose and our hope of this was to turn a lot of that over to you as the patient and to your family to help empower you, because there's a lot of healing actually that comes from you taking over instead of being dependent on other people. So remember, we have evocs. We have reports coming back of the patients who are doing self-evocs. That's where you speak into a microphone about certain topics, and then it gives you a graph on the computer of certain emotions that are coming up. So it picks up on the vibrations in your voice as you talk about certain things, and pegs you in certain emotions or perceptions that you're struggling with. Okay, so that's an awesome, wonderful, powerful tool that a lot of people are using for relationships and financial issues. If they're stuck in their health goals, whatever it is, honestly, it's wonderful. Secondly, something you could do on your own is our brain tap system, or Portavision previously. You probably wore a headset like this. I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like here. All right. So what it does is, if we turn it on, you can see the lights here, okay, in the earpieces. And what they do is they stimulate all the acupuncture points in the ears. The eyepiece comes down and flashes at a certain rate. And we turn this on in hopes to help your brain to calm down. Okay, because a lot of us don't realize that our brains are running in a fight or flight mode. Okay, and when we do that, we have a hard time sleeping. We have a hard time digesting food properly. We have a hard time managing stress, and the list goes on and on. Okay, so if we can get our brain out of the state of thinking that is being chased by a bear, so to speak, all of the healing and the progress that you're looking for in your life can really start to move forward by doing this. So there's so many programs on this brain tap system. Okay, stress reduction, PTSD, addictions, the list goes on and on, really, about weight loss and good eating and positive thinking. Another really, really powerful tool. Again, this is just meant to help your brain get out of that negative loop stress pattern, okay? So that's another self-service item. Another item that we're having a lot of good success with as well is our inner voice. And what that is we do a quick scan to figure out what positive affirmations would be good for you. You can bring your own list, it doesn't matter. And then you speak them into the microphone, into our software, and then the software converts that into a frequency for you, into an uplifting, powerful frequency to help change or overcome or whatever it is that you're looking for. And then we put that to music with your voice in the background again saying it. And then you listen to that soundtrack with the music, with the frequency, and your voice in the background. It sounds kind of crazy, but the frequency and your voice are in the background, so you can just barely hear them, just enough for your brain to capture it and to make those changes, those positive changes, and again, get you out of your negative thinking and stress patterns, really is what it is. All right, moving on. So remember to, if you can, if you want, please take advantage of you taking care of your own family, using these tools to do that. And if you do that on yourself, it's a lot cheaper. So another thing that we're really excited about that we're rolling out probably towards the end of May. Right now we have about 50 patients doing this right now, and we're getting reports back of sleeping better, allergies are going away, even some mild weight loss, energy. Okay, what it is we have a home allergy kit. Okay, now if you're familiar with NAET, N-A-E-T, you're familiar with maybe vials like this. Okay, so what we've done is we've created about 13, 14 vials in here, and they have a lot of the major things that you're going to see, or maybe the more common things that we treat here in the office, like eggs, dairy, grains, organ function, organ stress, yeast, iron, vitamins, minerals, sugar, calcium, parasites, bacteria, chemicals, fungus, molds. Okay, so these are all things that you can buy this kit, you take it home, and it comes with a laser. Okay, this laser is set to a certain frequency to help heal your body. So with you holding that vial, and it comes with instructions obviously, but with you holding the vial, you do certain points on the ear with the laser. You stimulate certain acupuncture points on the body, on the back. Okay, and all of this is meant to allow you and your family to repeat allergy treatments at home when needed, because the thought process is allergies can come back with stress. Okay, so as stressful things come about, life gets stressful, which it always does, right? The hope is you have a tool at your home to retreat your family over and over and over again as needed. Okay, so that's the nice thing. And by using the AO analyzer, there it is. Again, with this guy here, okay, on the head, it will give you a list of allergies that you need to start treating for your family. Okay, so we can add to this list. This is just a basic list to get going. And as you add to your list, okay, you will always have those in your repertoire to retreat and treat your family over and over again. So that's something we're really, really excited about. We're already seeing some great results just in the couple weeks that we've been doing it with these 50 patients. Okay, lastly, I'm really excited about this one because I've been working for about a year now on getting this certification. Acupuncture is now available in the office, okay? Starting today, the 29th of April. So, with that in mind, we do the traditional acupuncture with needles, but I know there are a lot of people have already expressed to me their fear of needles, or I don't want to do it because of needles. So let me show you all of the different options that I have outside of needles. Okay, so one is this guy. Okay, it's called a Taishin needle. Basically, it's spring-loaded. Okay, so really low key. There's no puncturing at all. It would just mechanically stimulate the point. Okay, that's one. Two. This is called a piezo quartz stimulator. You can hear it click, and there's just a very slight electrical charge here. There's a little bit of a pinch, but it doesn't last long, and it's very, 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 very small. So I've had great success just by using these little guys because I've been waiting for my certification to do that. Another one here is our Stim Plus Pro. Okay, you can hear it here. And as I go on different points of the body, for example the ear, you can hear it kind of scream at me. And once it does that, then I know that it needs a treatment on that spot. So it's constantly looking for hyperactive points in the body. Once I find it, I just click the button on top, and it again sends just a very gentle electric pulse in for about 15 seconds, and that treats the point. Now, we also have a more high-powered laser. We'll be using these in the office. This is something, again, if you purchase these at home, you can take this home with you and stimulate your points at home also. But the laser has actually been proven in many studies to be just as effective as the needle. Okay? So I have 4 or 5 different options outside of the needle that is just as effective, just as powerful, and offers wonderful results. Another one, maybe you guys have done is in the office. We have these little ear beadlets. I didn't grab them any here. I don't have any here with me right now, but they're just a little Band-Aid with a little metal bead on it, and we just put it mostly on the ear points, and that does wonderful also for allergies and different things. So, little quick recap, okay? Update to our AO analyzer, okay? We want to really push you guys coming in and doing self-treatments on yourself and your family. It's cheaper. You could do it on your own, and that in itself is a healing step, okay? Evox, inner voice, brain tap. We have our allergy kits. Again, that will be rolling out probably towards the end of May. And lastly, acupuncture is here. So take a look at the email, the newsletter for pricing and all this. Lastly, we ask that please share this information with your friends and family. Not many offices, if any, that I know of are trying to move in this direction where we're trying to empower the patient to take care of themselves and use our machines and everything we have in the office to take care of your own family. So please spread the word. As always, you get a free visit if you spread the word for us. So thank you. We are so grateful for all that you do for us. And if you have any questions, please call the office, email us, whatever it needs be. And just one more thing as I remembered it. If you are already excited and want this kit, please call the office and get on our waiting list. So by the end of May, we can have them all made. You come and pick up and pay for it, and it's yours. Okay? Hope I got everything out. Again, if you have any questions, please call the office. Thanks, everyone. Aloha.